Now, guys, I often say, to people, oh, Drag Race, it sucks compared to me, this and that. But the thing is, because Drag Race isn't as good as I typically would think it would be, and some of it is really, really good, and some of the singers that are on the Drag Race show sing songs, and they're like Todrick Hall was very, very good. Certain ones are very, very good, right? Trixie Mattel is very good at singing too. All these people are so good, right? And RuPaul is amazing, right, as a singer. So, they come up with great songs, like really good songs, like competitive with the rest of the world. Like obviously they're a show that's popular with the world, right? So they're competitive with everybody in the world. So, they're like the top performers, and like they get on the Billboard charts, right? But anyway, Sissy That Walk, a really good song, right? Supermodel, CoverGirl, right? All these songs, Kitty Girl, those songs are all really good. But anyway, so yeah, so we've got all these things that make them superstars, right? But yeah, so I'm always like, these people aren't as good, this, that. But when you actually think of what you watch and what you're entertained by, you are, I mean, for myself, I think of these songs and I think, Sissy That Walk, I love that song. Very, very good. All these things I watch repeatedly, right? So to say that I don't like it, maybe I look better than these people are, looks wise. Maybe I look better than RuPaul as a man than he does as a man. Maybe I look better than Trixie Mattel as a man and a woman, in my opinion. Maybe I look better than a lot of these people. But they're entertaining. They're definitely entertaining for sure. I watch them constantly, so how am I to judge what I watch constantly? And the thing about judging celebrities, when you're judging celebrities, and not to say that I'll never do it again, but I think it's important to be able to judge whatever you like, but and make sure you're not too harsh in understanding that the person is a person. But when I'm judging things, I really feel like it's something where you recognize that you watch it a lot and you think it's really, really good. So to say that it's not good or to say that it's not as good as you would be an understatement. More to do with it would be more to say would be, I look better than these people, even though they're the top entertainers of the world, and I love what they entertain and what they do with how they entertain, right? Like I look better than almost everybody in the world, which I'm very, very lucky. And the thing is though, when I watch something, like when I watch their acting, I definitely like the drag queens singing in lip sync battles because I like music and uh, I like beautiful looks and extremely flamboyant and incredibly gorgeous, ultra gorgeous, sophisticated beauty things and real beauty. I like those things, but their acting, I find their acting very different from me. Obviously, I talk about human rights and I make jokes and I make things, but like a lot of them will say very harsh things about sexuality or very harsh things about different people or very rude things or they're just like their negative comments to each other. I just can't really watch that. It's really boring to me. I find they're not really doing a good job, and when they do, and maybe I'll get into it more later. I don't know. And I'm not to say that it's bad. It's for every audience likes different things. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so not everybody likes the same thing. But I find, like hearing a drag queen say to another drag queen, "Oh, your mom is old. That's why you're old." Or so, I'm not sure what they say, but they say all these things, and I just find that something that's not interesting to me. But people like that, of course. But it's not like that's not really acting to me, in my opinion. But I'm not saying that it's not a good acting. It's just not my style of good acting. Anyway, totally enjoy. Food for thought. What do you think of my acting? What do you think of my abilities? And do you think that RuPaul's Drag Race actors are better than me in terms of their acting, just their acting alone? Or do you think not? Or do you think that um, I'm being too harsh? Obviously, I would never be too harsh. And I think beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Same with what you like, right? So if you don't like something, like rap, for instance, I like rap, but I don't listen to it very often, right? But it's very, very good, but I don't listen to it very often. And some people might be like, well, that's all I listen to, right? So we all have different tastes and different likes. Anyway, bye, I totally enjoyed it.